Good evening everyone. My name is Deepti, as you all know. Today I am going to present the book that our friend Nikita has already presented in our previous class. So the book name is The Secret. So the book is The Secret, written by Rhonda Byrne. She is an Australian writer and also a television producer or director. I don't remember properly. But before proceeding, what is there inside the book, I would like to ask you some questions, and that is, how many of you know about the concept called the law of attraction? Can anyone? The concept called the law of attraction. Does anyone know about this? Nobody? Okay. So the law of attraction is a principle which means whatever you like whatever you desire, whatever you think, that thing will happen. Okay. It's like attracts like. Okay. Whatever you are thinking, if you are thinking positive things, then positive things will happen to you. If you are thinking negative about something, then the negative things will happen. So the chapter elaborates on 3 steps. Okay, this chapter elaborates on 3 steps, and they are: ask. One is ask. Second, you have to believe. And third is okay. So ask. First, the author says that whatever you want in your life, even whether it is money or it's a good career or anything like phone, anything, whichever things you want in your life, you just have to ask for it. If you have to speak for it. Okay, like you have to constantly you have to think about it. Like, I want this. For example, I am taking money. I need money of 1 lakh. I need. Okay, so I have to continuously think about it. I have to ask universe. Do you people believe in universe? There is energy or in cosmos. It's like universe is existed. So it's like you have to ask universe multiple times and repeatedly, and you shouldn't have any doubt. You shouldn't have a pinch of doubt about I will not get it. You have to think in your mind that yes, I am going to get this 1 lakh rupees, and you not only have to think, you have to behave like that. Like, you have to completely believe that yes, I have got 1 lakh rupees. It is in my bank account, and you have to also act accordingly. If someone has 1 lakh rupees, how he will act? Okay, he will be like, yeah, I have this. He will feel so happy. He will feel so gratitude for universe. So that feeling should be happen. So first you have to ask, if you whatever things in your life you want, you have to ask for it. Okay. Then second, the book says you have to believe it. You have to believe. As I said, you have to believe that you have 1 lakh rupees with you, or you have iPhone with you, or you have that career at IPS, or you have cracked UPSC, or you have that position of IPS, or any government service, or anything you desire. Okay, so you have to believe that yes, I have got that. It should be there in your mind that yes, I have got it, and you should be and all the thinking should be in present tense. You shouldn't be yeah, I will get it. You should I have got it. Yeah, I have got it. It should be like it. Okay, so you have to completely believe it that you have got it. And manifestation is what? Repeatedly, you have to think something. Okay, if you are thinking positive things, it will bring a positive impact in your life, right? And if you are thinking something negative, definitely negative. When we were small, our teachers, our parents, everyone used to say what? Baba, you think positive things. You don't have to think negative. Because in Korea also we say one thing, Ma Saraswati Amma Patira Thanti. Mouth means goddess of Saraswati, right? They say it's they are always inside our mouth. So never speak any like doing accordingly, like it's acting like that. So it will happen. So you have like the book core concept is like you have to be positive, you have to be happy. Like even if that thing is not happening, you don't have to bring that thing in your mind. That no, I am not. That self-doubt shouldn't be inside you. You should be like, yeah, I have got it. I have this, and I should be grateful for this. You have to have a positive mindset for this. Then only this law of attraction will work. Okay. Then next is receive. When you receive something, you have like when you receive something, you like for example when our parents get us some gift or prizes or anything, whatever we desire. For example, a bicycle. Okay, or as I was giving the example of 1 lakh. When we got 1 lakh, and we have to be grateful. We have to be grateful that yeah, I got this. I should we should praise God, or not God, universe. It doesn't talk about God. The book doesn't inside the book there is no mention of any God, but it says about universe. You have to be grateful toward universe for giving this, because the thing is energy. People, as I said, if you think positive will happen. If you think negative will happen. In our surrounding, everything is made up of energy, right? And we say that energy neither be created nor be destroyed. So the next thing is, the book says there is a wavelength. Okay, like when two wavelengths meets each other, they produce more frequency. Okay, so this frequency can be of negative or a positive. When you think more negative things, negative, the same thing. This book talks about this. And after this receive things, you have to be grateful and you should show the gratitude to our universe. That things this book says. And there are some tools. Okay, there are some tools to achieve your desire. Those tools are. First, these are the things you have to do first. These are the things which comes under the law of attraction. You have to do all these things. Then to act that thing, all these things in your life, you have to have some kind of tools. Which is first is visualization. Then second is, as I said, gratitude. Third is attribution. So how we can do visualization? Visualization means you have to think. Like you have to visualize in your mind. Like it happens, and author has also said at what place you can visualize. It cannot be in a place where there is a lot of sounds or chaos or some kind of things are going on, right? So the place should be peaceful. The place should be calm, and it should be like where you can think something and you can draw a picture on your you can draw a picture on your inside your imagination or your brain. Okay, so because of that, the best place will be that before going to bed, there will be you will be free from all the whatever things which have happened in your in your life or something in the day. Okay, so before that you have to before going to bed you have to sit and you have to take a pen and paper or any diary or anything. You just have to visualize what for example visualize it. Yeah, I have this much money. You have to completely. It's like you have to be delusion. It's like that delusion kind of, but it works actually. It works, and you have to create an image like this much money is there. Or for example, if you want iPhone or something, you have to visualize in your memory, in your mind that yeah, I am holding that iPhone. You have to feel that like yeah, when in my hand an iPhone, or if 1 lakh rupees, then how it will be, like how I will be feeling, how all this in my surrounding, how things will change. You have to feel that, and obviously all these things will not happen overnight. Okay, what today you did and tomorrow it will no, it doesn't happen like that. You have to continuously do it. Like for some people it may take months, for some people it may take years, UPSC or something. For that you have to do some kind of work. But inside the mind you have to think like, yeah, I have got it. I have got it. You have to have that mind and you have to visualize whenever you are going to sleep or something, you have to visualize that, yeah, I have wore like full that dress, and how you will look when you will become an IPS officer, or how you will look when you are a successful businessman, or if you have this much money, the way you have to completely visualize it. Then you have to write it down. That is affirmation, that you have to write it down in your pen. Like we say no manifestation, you have to say that multiple times. Like I have done it, I have done it, I have become this, I have become this. So you have to write. It can be anything, like whatever you want. Like it can be silly things for other, but it matters to you people, right? So you can write anything. Nobody is going to read your your writings or not. So whatever you want to write, you can write it down and multiple times. Like for today you wrote it 5 times, tomorrow you can write 10 times, then like 12 times or something. Continuously you have to write it, and you have to believe that, yeah, I have got it. Okay, that thing will happen. This affirmation you have to write it down. Then gratitude, as I said, you have to be like grateful. You have to be happy because you have got that thing. The next. My personal opinion about this book is like, this book I felt like there is an adaptation taken from this book, and they have done a film also. I haven't watched it, but I have read the book. It's like there are so many people are there. It's like so many actors and people are there who has come up with their testimonies and all, how they have applied all these things in their life, and how much success they have got. In that book, it is written like their perspective, like their thought and perspective about all these things, and some explanations are been given. So I will read it out one. Here, a character named Robert Collett, he has said, "See, the things that you want is already yours." Okay, see, the things that you want has already yours. Know that they will come to you at need. Then let them come. Don't fret and worry about them. Don't think about your lack of them. Think of them as yours, as belonging to you, as already in your possession. Just you have to think it is already yours only. Okay. Then another next line. In a receive session, Lisa Nicholas, she has said, the final step is receive, where it begins to feel wonderful about it. Feels the way you will feel once it arrives. As I said, you have to feel the way that it has arrived and how you will feel when it arrives. Okay, you have to feel that thing. Another person here said, and in this process, it is important to feel good, to be happy, because when you are feeling good, you are putting yourself in the frequency of what you want. Okay, then you have to be like, as I said, gratitude. You have to feel happy for it, whatever you got. The next, another character, he has said, you have to sit, like as I said, visualization, gratitude, affirmation, you have to sit and you have to write. He said, what you really want, you have to be clear in your mind, like what you want. First you have to do that. What you really want, sit down and write it out on a piece of paper. Write it in the present tense. Write in a present tense. You might begin by writing, I am so happy and grateful for now that I have got this thing. Like I have this thing. You have to write everything in a present tense. Okay, and you have to believe that, yeah, we have got it. And then explain how you want your life to be in every area. So seriously, as I said, you have to believe. Once you are continuously believing that, yeah, I have got it, and ultimately you will get it. But for that you have to do some kind of action also. And then next, my another opinion about this book would be, it is a very the language is not that difficult. You can understand. But one thing that annoys me multiple times the same thing is being portrayed in the book. Okay, so that makes me little like I feel little bit bored by reading the same things. Like, it has already said in the first, second, third chapter and all, but the same things they are giving. They are saying all these testimonies through stories and all these things. So one story, two story, three story is okay, but continuously saying that it is like I am a believer of law of attraction. I believe in positivity. And another thing is that the author says you have to be surrounded by positive people. Like you have to be surrounded by positive people. If you are surrounded by negative